Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we're staying as Ninja today. That's interesting. Normally I rotate through the jobs. I wonder if something's happening. Hey Lord Drillamont. Let's get started on the hunt. Lord Drillamont recognizes that the situation in Snowcloak is coming to a head and that decisive action must be taken. Time is of the essence, Satora. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Ser Emmerich everything we have discovered. Alright, let's move fast before it is too late. Hey, the Cavalry Drake. Still sad that the Allied Society quest mounts don't give us like the actual like society music that you get when you go to their individual homes. I'm sad. It would be great to get that as extra music. Alright, quickly to Snowcloak. Let's hope we are not too late. Okay, everyone seems to be standing. I think we're good. Hello, Yu Hase. God's bless whoever designed this uniform. I would have frozen to death by now if it weren't for this greatcoat. I'm glad it's working for you. Ser Emmerich, he's over there. Have words with the man if you must. We shall speak anon. How could any man hope to tunnel through ice this thick? It would be the work of years. We are at a disadvantage here. We should linger no longer than necessary. Alright, hello Emmerich. I've got news. Bad news. Satora, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... We've got an ambush coming. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Yeah, I can tell him right now. It must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity that this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her, and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? It doesn't seem like it, but also, damn, they misgendered Alphino? Rude? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be a more hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Ser Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or Papalimo will sulk. Okay, into Snowcloak then. The entrance to the tunnel, madam? It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Fair enough. So, I forget if I've mentioned this before, but there is a rule with Final Fantasy XIV, which began in A Realm Reborn and remains true to the present day. When a base expansion comes out, like A Realm Reborn for example, there will always be 2 post-game dungeons that come with it. In this case, it was the Wanderer's Palace and Amdapor Keep. With each major patch, each major story patch after that, 1 new dungeon is always introduced. For A Realm Reborn Heavensward and Stormblood, there are additional dungeons beyond that are labeled the Hard Dungeons, but those are a different matter. There's always 1 new dungeon that's introduced. So far, in A Realm Reborn, they've all been optional. We have our first main story patch dungeon here. Exciting. We have established a defensive perimeter. You need not worry about attack from the rear. May the Fury guide and protect you, Satora. But that rule holds very, very firmly true. It's always 1 dungeon per patch. 1 fully new dungeon per patch. I find it interesting that they are always so consistent about that. We will hold the line, Satora. You may concentrate on the task at hand. Thank you. Okay. Before we head in, just gonna check my gear real quick. We've got some Spirit Bond ready to extract that I should have done already. My mistake. Though, can't really meld to any of our equipped gear at this moment. Okay, all of our materials extracted. It doesn't hurt to have it on hand. Let's begin. Bringing the Scions with us. Sadly, Alphino's not coming with us. We have Alphino, Ida, and Papalimo all nearby. None of them want to come with us. Rude. Alright, let's do this. Into Snowcloak. Oh, the ice is so pretty. I have not been here since the graphical update. Yeah, this area definitely got updated because there's volumetric fog here too, in addition to like the very pretty glowing ice. And of course the lighting just got updated in general, so that looks good. Glowing plants. Oh, this is great. What do you mean this is no time for sightseeing? How dare you? And once again, I start instinctively going to my Huton opener. Oops. That is definitely something to get used to. Okay, yeah, I know it's been a while since I played Ninja. Which one was my AoE? I think it was Chi 10? Yeah, Chi 10 is AoE, got it. Yeah, just a simple change in opener is enough to really throw me off in surprising ways. But yes, I agree with the Conjure. It is breathtaking. I like this area. How dare you be rude about us sightseeing? Alright, you come over here at least. Get closer together so I can... There we go. Not a day goes by that I don't wish that the duty support NPCs would use AoE attacks. Oh well, it's fine. We'll take them on one at a time. We will get through here cleanly. I think Trick Attack only affects one enemy at a time. I think I'll hold on to it unless we get a notably strong enemy amongst a bunch of weaker ones. That would probably be the best use for it in regular mob fights or regular trash fights. Thankfully, even if the duty support NPCs don't use AoEs, still worth it to pull big groups of enemies at once if you can handle it. Since at least our own AoEs will do tons of damage per enemy. It's just a matter of how much can the duty support NPCs handle, and the answer is typically not much. They're not programmed to be good players. Oh, you went charging in. Okay, have fun. Glad to see someone's excited. It looks like, I'm taking a look at my list, the loot here in this in Snowcloak is going to be item level 90. That's probably going to hold for all the dungeons in patch 2.4. So finally catching up to what we were just straight out given for finishing the level 50 job quest. Very funny. Hello there, Wandel. Let's take care of you. Big Ice Friend. Alright, what's your Snowdrift gonna do to us? You're going to freeze us. 1 stack of frozen. I have a suspicion about how that works. But only a suspicion. You'll have to use it again for me to test. Okay, I'm gonna try continuously moving around. Alright, I was correct. This is a mechanic that disappears for a long time and comes back around Endwalker, but gotta keep moving so we don't get frozen. Gotta keep moving to stay warm, effectively. Alright, how dare you. Don't push me away like that. And gotcha. I appreciate that our Scion companions are actually like commenting. Ah, it's so good. I love duty support NPCs for that reason. Yes, a Gubu did just jump out of the snowball. Oh god. Please, tank. I'm trying to help out, help make this a little bit easier on all of us. Well, at least he pulled them all to him, so that helps. He seems to be holding up just fine. The concern is that he won't pull them to him fast enough. He's also not working to manage their positions to stack them all together, which is not ideal. Can make AoEs dangerous. Okay, but seriously, can we please pull them out of the ice storm? This way! Come over this way so we can pull them out of here and we don't have to get got by the frostbite. Okay, move. Grab these enemies. Ah, damn you. I screwed it up. Well, at least we're out of the ice. Mostly. Our Thaumaturge is still hanging out on the ice for some reason. I don't think we have the smartest companions with us. Alright, we've got one of you. You are a Hoplite, I believe. Crimthers. Okay, now move forward. Get out of the ice storm before we freeze to death. You're not going to move forward, are you, Marauder? Alright, well, if you don't want us to die, you're gonna come save me. Or pull all of the enemies into the... Oh, God. Why? Why? Alright, well, let's take care of him quickly so we can get the heck out of this ice. Oh, dear. And that is what I was worried about with, pulling too hard. It wasn't that big of a pull. It really wasn't that big of a pull. Ooh, we got trees growing in here, so we must be somewhat exposed to the outside. It's just incredibly foggy here. Yeah, fair enough, blizzard weather. Okay, let's try this again. This wouldn't... Oh my god, and now the Marauder's doing the whole pull himself. Okay. Well, this wouldn't be nearly so much of an issue if you'd pull them out of the damn ice. Oh, now he's pulling them out of the ice. What the hell? Oh, this AI is very interesting. All right, we've got a Yeti. Hello, Yeti. The Yeti has some interesting mechanics. Let's get started. First off, obviously stay out of the AoEs. Don't want to get pummeled by those for no good reason. Its mechanics will come in due time. Northerlies, I think we want to be... there's one of two things. Okay, this is the snowballs. Alright, so he will occasionally summon snowballs and make one of them grow very large. He'll then follow up with Updrift, which sends all the snowballs flying into the air, and the big one releases a massive explosion just from the impact. Stay away from the big snowball. He's got a spin attack, so we want to save back for that. And it looks like he goes in and then out. We want to spread out for this frozen spike, so we're not stacking our attacks together. And he's summoning more snowballs. What's he doing this time? 6 snowballs. And he's making 2 of them rather large this time. Alright, that's about it for his core mechanics. From here, it's just surviving the mechanics while taking him down. Looks like he goes through Spin, then Frozen Spike, and then Northerlies, and then the front conal AoE. Fair enough. Alright, which ones to avoid? That one, I think they're always going to be directly opposite each other. Seems like a reasonable guess based on his behavior so far. Okay, we're good. Don't call it a snowball fight. That is not even remotely accurate. Also, oh god, our inventory's full. I need to toss some things. I should have organized my inventory before this. Oops, oh well. I got things to sell. Lots of things to sell. Should have organized my inventory. Okay, moving onwards. We should be nearing the end just about now. It's, I think, 2 rooms ahead of here. I'm curious to take a look at the map. Probably after we finish this fight, actually. Yeah, I want to take a look at the map. So we came in here. It just kind of loops all the way through the mountains, and it looks like it's going to loop back over towards the starts. Interesting. But we've also been continuously going up and up and up further into the mountain. Well, hello there, friends. Where did you all come from? Okay, come on, ice bombs, die for me. There we go. Now what? Still a dead end, but now we got Spriggans charging out. Oh my god, you're huge. Hi, Hybrid Gator. Here, let me target the Gator with our trick attack. Since you're so much bigger than the others. Okay, Spriggan down, and a Cyclops, or a Snowclops. Oh god. This just keeps getting worse. Where do they all keep coming from? They're charging out of the walls. Oh god. They just keep bursting through the walls. Maybe one of them will burst down a path for us, since we're still stuck in this dead end. Snowclops down. Who's next? A path forward. Oh, heck yes. Why, thank you. That was very kind of you, Dove Avis. Oh, it speaks! And we have found the heretics. Okay, what are you doing with that dragon's blood? I think I don't want to find out. Let's go quickly and... Oh! You turned into an Avis. So that's a fun little thing. You consumed dragon blood and became a dragon. Horrifying. Or not, depending on your point of view. Okay, let's clear these Avises out. Which means all of these are heretics who drank dragon's blood then. I imagine it's a rather permanent transformation. Okay, dropped a finger of the Apostate. That sounds concerning. And we've reached the door to oblivion. No Lady Iceheart, but we do have Fenrir. Well, hello there. You're big and kinda terrifying. Alright, let's get started. You've got Thousand Year Storm. What does that do to us? Big, just general damage to everyone. Got it. Raid-wide damage. Alright, next up you're going to be dropping 4 giant icicles. Pay very close attention to what color they are. And get behind one of them before Lunar Cry goes off. If you fail to get behind them before Lunar Cry goes off, you'll take big damage. And if you stay near them when they explode due to the Lunar Cry, you will freeze. And that is going to be a bad time. A very bad time. Alright, what's your Heavensward Roar gonna do? Looks like that is a front cone AoE, so pay attention to which way Fenrir is facing. Because by the time the AoE marker appears, it's too late. You will get hit. Oh, I could have used Trick Attack. Oh well. We'll have it in 3, 2, 1. Let's save it. Alright, some of them have cracked. Do not hide behind the ones that are cracked. Because those are going to explode early. Alright, got our Trick Attack and our Mug up. How much damage can we crank out? Okay, your rotation seems fairly understandable. You go Ecliptic Bite, Thousand Year Storm, then Heavensward Roar, and then the Icicles? Is what I'm guessing? Yep, there's your Heavensward Roar. I think I've got this rotation down. I don't know if we're gonna get to a Limit Break 2 in time. Okay, this is the only safe one, so let's get over here. I think after this Lunar Cry, we'll use our Limit Break. Oh god, I went out too soon! And somehow didn't take damage. Taste braver. Alright, there are 2 rewards from this duty that I'm hoping I get. Did not get them. There's a triple triad card and an Orchestrion roll. I'll grind them out eventually. Let's get out of here. Well, let's look for Iceheart and then get out of here.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
she invoked Heidelin's name. Azael? Who are you? What really is your game here? You say you want to end the war. The by any means necessary has me confused, but I want to know more. Even knowing what to look for, it's easy to miss, and the covering of ice doesn't take long to reform either. How many more tunnels like this might there be in Snowcloak? Come to think of it, how many might there be throughout Kurthus? It's a blessing you are still with us. Commander Levier took to pacing in your absence. Though I did not doubt that you would return, I am nonetheless relieved to see my judgment validated. Hello, Yu Hase? Is it finished? Does that mean we can leave this god's forsaken place? I can't feel my... forgive me, I should not keep you from Commander Levier. We'll get out of here soon enough. That took longer than I expected. What news, Satora? We found Iceheart, but she got away through an aetheryte. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym, not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. To all be praised, Satora, we may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Menphilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortam, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Alright then. Menphilia will arrive soon. Then I guess next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna wait for her to show up. I'll see everyone next time for that.